Hey, I just wanted to add a quick update onto the end of this video. So it's the next morning, and last night I did end up having chicken and vegetables, no, fish, vegetables, and water for dinner. And before I went to bed, I didn't have blueberries, but I had spinach. I also had spinach with the fish, actually. And I didn't have a lucid dream, but what did happen was I was aware of waking up from REM cycles, and excuse me. And so I turned onto my back after a REM cycle, and I was trying to go back to sleep. And it worked, but I thought it didn't work. So I got back into the dream thinking that it hadn't worked. And I was just like, oh, well, I guess it didn't work. I guess I'll just go attend this court hearing. And I was just completely unaware that I was actually able to go back to sleep. So I seem to have overestimated the effects of fish and vegetables and or underestimated the effects of blueberries. So I want to see what happens when I have vegetables and fish and have blueberries before I go to bed that night. Because I think I think I'll have better lucid dreams or more control on nights when I have fish and then blueberries versus on that night when I had pizza and then blueberries. But yeah, blueberries seem to be doing really good. So that's really good. My cat's over here messing with my equipment. But yeah, that was it. One more thing I completely forgot about. I had said that I wanted to try manifesting something the next time I was in a lucid dream. Completely forgot about it while I was in the lucid dream and didn't even remember it till like 5 minutes ago. So yeah, I think me saying this out loud will help me to remember it. And the other thing I want to do is tonight, if I do manage to be aware of waking up from a REM cycle and then go back to sleep on my back, I want to try repeating to myself, when I lucid dream, I will manifest something. Something like that, just to make sure I remember it as I'm going into the dream. So yeah, I'm going to do that. That's pretty much it. Alright, so it's now Thursday, November 18th. And last night was really interesting. So I didn't have a lucid dream, but I was turning on my back after a REM cycle, trying to go back to sleep, and repeating to myself, I will manifest something when I lucid dream. Something like that. And it was working. I was falling asleep, and as that happened, well, one thing was I was feeling a tingling sensation all over my body, and that is something that always happens when I'm going back to sleep after a REM cycle on my back, intending to lucid dream. But the other thing that was interesting that happened was I started seeing a door. Kind of like, not like there was an actual door there, right? But it was almost like seeing a dream, but I was still awake. It was kind of like, how when you look at something with one eye, and it's like part of you sees what you're looking at, but part of you doesn't see anything because your other eye is covered? You know what I'm talking about? It's like that weird thing. So it's like, at the same time, I was seeing the back of my eyelids, right? But also just vaguely seeing this image of a door. And I thought that was really cool. And so I was there trying to... what I do when I'm trying to fall back asleep is try to not have any thoughts, like when I'm meditating. Like, just try to focus on the sound of the fan. So I was trying to do that. And the image of the door changed into an image, now like a moving image, where I'm just seeing myself walking down a hallway, not in the third person, in the first person. So it's kind of just like a camera going down a hallway, leading to another door, turning a corner and leading to another door. And I was just like, man, this is cool. Like, I'd never seen really cool images like this when I'm trying to fall back asleep before. So I think maybe that means I was really close to re-entering the dream. Most of the time lately, this gets me so excited that it makes my heart beat, because now I'm excited that I'm about to enter a dream, and then that wakes me up, so I stop falling asleep. And that's exactly what happened last night. So what I think is that eventually, after trying this maybe every night for like a month, it will no longer excite me when I'm aware that I'm in the process of re-entering the dream. And so eventually it won't make my heart beat so fast, and I'll actually be able to continue going back to sleep. Because the other alternative is either one, I'm completely awake, and so as I'm falling asleep, I'm too excited to go back to sleep, like I just mentioned. And the other alternative is I'm not aware at all. I'm mostly still asleep, and so I just go back to sleep, and I'm unaware of anything, and I'm still not lucid. So yeah, I think with practice, I'll get the hang of that. And I'm thinking about whether I should include all these updates in the lucid dream logs, or whether I should make them a separate video. So if you have a preference, let me know in the comments. But that should be it for now. You know what? I'm not even going to assume that this is it for now. There might be more updates. But yeah, I don't know. I might make this its own video. But for now, that's all. So thanks for watching. So last night I had blueberries before I went to bed, and I also managed to go back to sleep on my back 2 different times after 2 separate REM cycles, and yet still no lucid dream. So both of those things failed me at the same time. So what I think I'm going to do tonight is, in addition to sleeping on my back and having blueberries, I also want to do the good old wake back to bed method, which is certainly tried and true. So hopefully those 3 things combined will do the trick. I'm not going to stay up too long. I'm probably just going to get up, go to the bathroom, and then just go back to sleep. So roughly 2 to 5 minutes. So we'll see how that goes.